What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn.
So Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach just had their first face-off, and it was even more fiery than any of us imagined. Yes, the face-off turned into absolute chaos when Davis shoved Roach, setting the stage for an explosive showdown on March 1st, 2025 at the Barclays Center. Things were already heated between the two opponents, but after this brawl, the tension is off the charts. Let's break it down.
Thank all day, man. Thank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money won't do it. Alright, guys.
Right in the front, right here.
Sometimes, bro.
Get the front rest there.
Easy work, man.
Come on, back here, please.
Right here.
You showed up in your face.
Back to the camera. Back. Oh, and back.
It's official. Gervonta, Tank Davis, and Lamont Roach are gearing up for a high-stakes clash at Brooklyn's iconic Barclays Center. But who could have predicted their first press conference would turn into a full-blown spectacle? These two fighters didn't just talk the talk, they nearly went at it right on stage.
You said what? You said what? Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for the talk. How much you want back? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much I want back? How much you want back? Just cut it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from? All right, bet.
That's how you feeling better now. That's how you feeling better, y'all.
The Barclays Center has hosted some of boxing's most unforgettable nights, but the March 1st fight is shaping up to be something different altogether. Tank, fresh off his highlight reel KO of Frank Martin, is coming in hot. Meanwhile, Lamont Roach, known for his slick boxing skills and iron determination, is looking to pull off a career-defining upset.
My first reaction was about time. It was about time. You know, I've been working for opportunities like this. I've been doing all my career, been trying to fight the best opponents that I can, and get an opportunity like this to show that I'm one of the best in the world.
Lamont, do you feel like it's nothing with you with all the antics and running late and everything?
Nah,
He's trying to get under your skin?
Nah, I just think that's him. He's just late.
Both fighters were hyping this bout as a clash of styles. Tank's devastating power versus Roach's technical prowess. But before we could even break down their skills, things got physical.
When he's fighting me.
Why was it so easy? Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass.
3 fights in 3 months. You got 3 months, Lamont. You got 3 months to fight.
People don't know about your resume. Why don't you tell the audience or everybody here,
The press conference started with the usual bravado. Davis, wearing his usual black hoodie and an unbothered smirk, casually sipped water while answering questions.
What up, though? Mine's good, man.
Roach, on the other hand, did his best to come across as cool and collected, at least initially. Reporters asked Tank about his preparation, and he didn't mince words. "I've seen guys like Roach before. He's got nothing I haven't faced. Come March 1st, he's just another name on my record." But Roach wasn't here to play it safe. He shot back with a sharp rebuttal. "Tank's power doesn't scare me. What happens when I outbox you for 12 rounds? You're going to look real small then, aren't you?" Oof! That comment landed like a jab, and you could see Tank's expression darken ever so slightly. The crowd, sensing the tension, started buzzing.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
They gonna
now
be
watch.
There. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago?
You
when
know
you said
how
that?
you know how when they told you said how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? Mm-hmm. And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what
Is that
all
all
I
it takes
want.
for you? Is that all it
that's all
takes?
it
Just a
takes,
little
just
comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though.
spark.
I don't want
But
you to fight me like
see
you
how
saying
talking?
you going out.
It always go like
Yeah.
this. It always go like this.
Nah,
Niggas
what I'm
always
saying,
get the
you just said
yapping,
you feel like you going
and
out.
they go to
I don't
sleep.
want you to feel like you going out.
telling you.
Things really heated up during the face-off segment. As the two fighters stood nose to nose, the trash talk got personal. Tank leaned in, muttering something that only Roach could hear, but the reaction was immediate. Roach's composed demeanor cracked as he fired back.
Right in the front, right here. Here in the front raster. Down here, please.
Right here.
Back in the camera to the back. All the way to the back.
From there, it was a powder keg waiting to blow. Roach escalated with a bold taunt. "You're nothing but hype, Tank. All flash, no substance." And that's when it happened. Tank suddenly shoved Roach with both hands, sending him stumbling backward. The crowd erupted in chaos. Security rushed to separate the two as their teams exchanged heated words. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, and social media lit up like a Christmas tree.
I'm gonna slap this when I see him.
Why is that, Tank?
I'm gonna really slap this shit out. I see him.
That's your female?
Yeah.
What you think about Teofimo calling you and Crawford?
I just said what I said.
Do you think his demeanor gonna change if he get in front of you?
Yeah, cause they all push. They all push. You see what Keyshawn said when I said what I said on Twitter and try to provoke him. He don't like when people call him bitch. What I call him? I provoke him to do something. He ain't come with that same energy. He called me a crybaby because I'm light skinned. Yeah, I bet. No.
Within minutes, the shove was trending everywhere. Dusher Davis vs. Roach, rushed Tank shove, Gus Barclays brawl, you name it. Fans split into camps, some backing Tank's no-nonsense attitude, others criticizing the outburst as unprofessional. Tank addressed the incident in his post-conference interview, shrugging it off as no big deal. "He got in my space, so I reminded him who's boss. This is boxing, not a tea party." Meanwhile, Roach called it a sign of weakness. He's already cracking under the pressure. "I'll keep my composure in the ring, just like I did today." The shove wasn't just a viral moment. It's shaping the narrative for this fight. Fans and fighters alike are buzzing, and everyone has an opinion on what went down. Some see Tank's shove as a calculated power move, while others think it exposed his frustration.
How can you deny Tank Davis? He a knockout artist. We come to see people get knocked the fuck out, man. Going the distance is a beautiful thing. You can box around a guy skillfully and do your thing. Going the distance in a war is beautiful. We love action, but it ain't nothing like a knockout. And that's what Tank give you.
I don't think that, in my opinion, and I don't know this for certain, but I'm not sure if pay is the issue because Tank got a deal directly with Amazon. And from what I'm hearing, it's fruitful. I feel like an issue may be the kind of fight commercially Tank versus Lamont Roach in Houston. That's not really like something that, you know, is going to galvanize the people and get people hyped up about it. Now, if that fight were to occur in the DMV, it means more.
True, but here's the thing. Here's a guy that you saying now is a superstar. When you're dealing with superstars, it don't matter.
But it's not just fans reacting. Big names in the boxing world are weighing in too, and they're not holding back. Rising lightweight star Keyshawn Davis didn't hesitate to chime in. Known for his brash personality and unfiltered takes, he took to social media to fire shots at both fighters. Man, this press conference was comedy. Tank out here shoving dudes like it's recess, and Lamont acting like he's surprised. Y'all better save the energy for the ring, or I'll be coming for both of y'all after this fight. Keyshawn's tweet went viral instantly, with fans loving his trademark swagger. Some even started fantasy matchups, debating whether Davis could one day face Tank or Roach. As Tank's former promoter and mentor, Floyd Mayweather's words always carry weight. During a live Instagram Q&A later that evening, Floyd gave his perspective on the drama. Look, I've been in this game long enough to know what's happening here. Tank's just showing he's the alpha in the room. Sometimes you gotta let these guys know who's in charge, but he's gotta stay focused. It's about winning in the ring, not the press conference.
But I must say this, the most exciting fighter that's acting and fighting in boxing right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. When Gervonta Tank Davis go out there and fight, he reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. Because Pretty Boy Floyd, you couldn't go get no popcorn. You couldn't go get no soda. You couldn't go get no candy. You don't want to miss nothing.
Floyd also added a jab at Roach. Lamont's a good fighter, but he's not on Tank's level. Tank's gonna finish this fight in spectacular fashion. Fans were divided over Floyd's comments. Some accused him of bias, while others applauded him for backing his former fighter. The ever-cool and composed Shakur Stevenson had a more analytical take. Speaking on a boxing podcast, Shakur shared his thoughts on the incident. Honestly, Tank didn't need to do all that. We all know he's got the skills and the power. To me, that shove looked like frustration. Roach might have gotten under his skin a little, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter until the bell rings. Tank's still the favorite for a reason. Shakur's comments sparked debates online, with some agreeing that Tank might have let emotions get the better of him, while others argued it's just part of the pre-fight mind game.
Lamont and Tank have history. What can you tell us about their history and how that's going to play into the fight come fight night?
They got amateur history. They fought maybe 2 or 3 times. Tank being the winner. They sparred a few times. Tank got the best of the sparring. They just bigger and stronger now, you know? Older.
Now, it's some word out there that Lamont say, you know, he got some film that don't make Tank look too good. What could that? How could that affect, you know, the outcome on December 14th?
Shit, man. Tank last 4 or 5 opponents all have film like, about how they beat him up in spawn. If that's the case, that shit happens. But fight night, we all know the outcome.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis Roach fight?
I think that, you know, he's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. You know, Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible one.
Let's talk about Tank. At 30-0 with 28 KOs, this guy is a knockout artist through and through. His power punches are so brutal, they've sent opponents straight to meme heaven. Remember that body shot against Ryan Garcia? Absolute poetry in motion. But Tank isn't just about power. He's got incredible ring IQ. He's a master at cutting off the ring and creating openings for those lethal shots. His fans are confident he'll steamroll Roach on fight night. On the flip side, Lamont Roach is no pushover. With a 25-1-1 record, he's known for his slick movement, precise counterpunching, and ability to frustrate aggressive opponents. Roach's biggest weapon is his composure, a trait he'll need more than ever against Tank.
Upswing like we're punching the ceiling, but nothing is feeling like anyone has any fucking ability to even stick to a subject is killing me. The inability to bend humility, under the back, ho. On the freaking minute, got me thinking of finishing everything with a seed of minute, and reaping the benefits. I'm a sleeping the willigan, and I'm thinking about an evil intent of another beat, I'm a killing it. Cause even if I got it in a beating, a pilligan, even ketamine, I'm methamphetamine with a mini-tin, it better be at least 70 and 300 milligram, and I might as well, cause I'm in a beat.
Critics argue he doesn't have the power to keep Tank off him, but Roach's camp believes his speed and boxing IQ will be enough to neutralize the threat. Can he pull off the upset of the year?
How do you envision 2025 playing out for you?
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight? You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight? Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
But that's not even all of it. Tank also dropped a retirement bombshell during the press conference. Right after the chaos with Lamont Roach, Gervonta Davis casually mentioned his plans for the future. And by future, we mean the end of his boxing career. He straight up said, after next year, I'm out of it. Yep, the man has a roadmap for the rest of his career, and he's already planning his exit.
Are you retiring?
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to swap today. Okay.
This isn't just Tank being dramatic. He's serious. Davis revealed that he knows exactly what fights he wants before hanging up his gloves. Could it include that long-awaited showdown with Lomachenko? Or maybe one final blockbuster against a top-tier rival like Shakur Stevenson? Fans are speculating like crazy, but Tank is keeping his cards close to his chest. Of course, this has everyone talking. Is this the perfect way to go out on top, or is he cutting his career too short? Whatever the case, the clock is ticking, and every fight now carries even more weight. So, what does this all mean for March 1st? Both fighters are entering the ring with a lot to prove. Tank wants to solidify his status as the face of boxing, while Roach is determined to shock the world. Here's the big question. Will the chaos from the press conference spill into the fight? Will Tank's power overwhelm Roach? Or will Roach's technical skills expose Tank's flaws? Who do you think will come out on top, Tank or Roach? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for all the latest boxing drama.